What God cannot do does not exist. My name is Gertrude, and I am making this video testimony from Italy. I am testifying on behalf of my lovely daughter. She is 4 years old now, going to 5. I had her on November 2018, and since then, when I had her, she was okay. A month and 3 weeks, she started purging. I noticed she started purging. She purged until we got to 1st of January 2019, the purging became too much. We moved to the hospital. They began to run some tests, trying to bring the purging under control. Before we know it, we spent 2 weeks at the hospital. Because of that, they were able to control the purging and it stopped. They told me that the next day they would discharge us. In the night, prior to the day they would discharge us, fever busted out. Her temperature became very high. Later on, they discovered that the cause of the high temperature was that her kidney has been infected. She's having kidney infection. So while they were trying to treat the kidney infection, they were equally trying to find out what could have caused it. On the process, they found out that her urine was not flowing very well. That when her urine comes down, a part flows whenever she's urinating, then some goes up. So that one that goes up will make that place dirty and causes bacteria to accumulate there. So with that bacteria there, it causes her kidney infection. They drew a diagram for me on the tube that brings down the urine. So the tube was not straight the way it was supposed to. It was as if it got tangled. They explained everything to me, and at a part it was bigger than it was supposed to. So her case was such a severe one. They always classify her case as a very serious issue. Anytime she had fever, we were supposed to, after 3 days, if that fever did not clear, we are supposed to report to the hospital, call her doctor or take her straight to the hospital. And since that January 2019, we spent 29 days at the hospital. So we were managing the issue, the situation with this medicine, Augmentin. With this medicine, she will be taking it every day once at night, so that it will help to clear the place. It will not be dirty. And she has been taking this. Whenever she takes it, she's okay. But if at a time I try to stop it, she cannot go more than 3 days. Then fever and every other symptoms will come, even pains all over. Her eyes will become yellow and somehow as if it's turning. You will see her as in somebody who is going without this. So we have continued. 2019 she took it. 2020 she took it. March 2020 I become an Nsppd. With this, as she kept on taking this medicine, I've been praying, God help us, bring us out of this situation. So one day a nurse told me that this medicine is not good for her. As a child, she doesn't need to take it too long so that it doesn't cause another problem. Then I began to seek for other solution. How do we do? I was asking her doctor and other doctors that have been attending to us. They said what they need to do now is that they will use machine to tighten the tube that is wide and that part that carries the urine up, so that when the urine comes down, it will not be going up. Everything will flow off and that place will be okay. So on that day we did everything and they checked. They say it did not work. They are not satisfied. In fact, it's as if nothing was done, that we should continue with this. I asked them for how long. They say for as long as the issue remains like that. Then how do we go about it? There was no really solution. There was really no solution, Pastor Jerry. There was no solution except this. We have been giving her this medicine since that 2019 to 2021. Then in year 2022, I got tired. I used to bring this her doctor's report and everything inside, all the echography, all their reports, all the reports from 2019. And I see many of them in the car that are not here with me, even some CD plates. Their reports, all of them are negative reports. Every day I bring it out at the altar of fire. August, year 2022, a word of knowledge came for her. On that day, 24th of August, Pastor Jerry said, they say you cannot urinate very well. Something is obstructing the flow of your urine. So they put something there to help you urinate, and he reversed it.
I don't know what they said. He's obstructing the flow of urine, and they now want to do pass something through you so that you can be passing urine. By the mercy of God, I decree, let it be reversed right now. Let it be reversed right now.
I received that word 3 days after. Because I used to place my hand on her tummy. That tummy is very stiff. So that day, I discovered that that place is now soft. It is very soft. So I called her siblings and my husband to come and check whether what I'm seeing is right. He confirmed that it's soft. I noticed that God has done it. And this started from the time I started, the word of knowledge came. That was when that place became soft. But there was no need, no reason for us to go to hospital. If I call them, they will not answer me because she is okay. There is no fever, nothing. So they will not answer me. Then, before you know it, she developed fever. That fever lasted for 3 days. After the 3 days, it didn't clear. So I called the doctor. I took appointment. Getting there on the day of her appointment, we met another doctor. Her doctor was on leave. So another doctor was there. The doctor checked her. She was okay. Her temperature was okay. And they checked everything. They did the echography, everything they needed to do. They said they are now okay, certified that she is okay. She can go on living her life without this medicine. And Pastor Jerry, since that day, she has never taken this. She was okay. There was no pain. Up to today, I am recording this video on 16th of January, year 2023. Up to today, this one, she has not taken it. This one, she's no longer taking them. After this video, I'm going to throw them away. We don't need it again. She is okay. The Lord did it at this altar of fire.